But I, my dear Uttara, am the giver of the hymns. You are the receiver of them." "Yes, sir," he replied. He rose from his seat, and after paying homage to the Brahmin Brahmayu, keeping him on his right, he left for the country of the Vidayans, where the Blessed One was wandering. Travelling by stages, he came to the Blessed One and exchanged greetings with him. When this courteous and amiable talk was finished, he sat down at one side and looked for the 32 marks of a great man on the Blessed One's body. He saw, more or less, the 32 marks of a great man on the Blessed One's body, except 2. He was doubtful and uncertain about 2 of the marks, and he could not decide and make up his mind about them, about the male organ being enclosed in a sheath, and about the largeness of the tongue. Then it occurred to the Blessed One, this Brahmin student Uttara sees more or less the 32 marks of a great man on me, except 2. He is doubtful and uncertain about 2 of the marks, and he cannot decide and make up his mind about them, about the male organ being enclosed in a sheath, and about the largeness of the tongue. Then the Blessed One worked such a feat of supernormal power that the Brahmin student Uttara saw that the Blessed One's male organ was enclosed in a sheath. Next, the Blessed One extruded his tongue, and he repeatedly touched both ear holes and both nostrils, and he covered the whole of his forehead with his tongue. Then the Brahmin student Uttara thought, the recluse Gautama is endowed with the 32 marks of a great man. Suppose I were to follow the recluse Gautama and observe his behaviour. Then he followed the Blessed One for 7 months like a shadow, never leaving him. At the end of the 7 months in the country of the Vidayans, he set out to journey to Mithila, where the Brahmin Brahmayu was. When he arrived, he paid homage to him and sat down at one side. Thereupon the Brahmin Brahmayu asked him, "Well, my dear Uttara, is the report that has been spread about Master Gautama true or not? And is Master Gautama one such as this or not?" "The report that has been spread about Master Gautama is true, sir, and not otherwise. And Master Gautama is one such as this, and not otherwise. He possesses the 32 marks of a great man. Master Gautama sets his foot down squarely. This is a mark of a great man in Master Gautama. On the soles of his feet there are wheels with 1,000 spokes, and ribs and hubs all complete. He has projecting heels. He has long fingers and toes. His hands and feet are soft and tender. He has netted hands and feet. His feet are arched. He has legs like an antelope's. When he stands without stooping, the palms of both his hands touch and rub against his knees. His male organ is enclosed in a sheath. He is the colour of gold. His skin has a golden sheen. He is fine-skinned, and because of the fineness of his skin, dust and dirt do not stick on his body. His body hairs grow singly, each body hair growing alone in a hair socket. The tips of his body hairs turn up. The upturned body hairs are blue-black, the colour of collyrium, curled and turned to the right. He has the straight limbs of a Brahma. He has 7 convexities. He has the torso of a lion. The furrow between his shoulders is filled in. He has the spread of a banyan tree. The span of his arms equals the height of his body, and the height of his body equals the span of his arms. His neck and his shoulders are even. His taste is supremely acute. He is lion-jawed. He has 40 teeth. His teeth are even. His teeth are without gaps. His teeth are quite white. He has a large tongue. He has a divine voice like the call of the Karavika bird. His eyes are deep blue. He has the eyelashes of an ox. He has hair growing in the space between his eyebrows, which is white with the sheen of soft cotton. His head is shaped like a turban. This is a mark of a great man in Master Gotama. Master Gotama is endowed with these 32 marks of a great man. When he walks, he steps with the right foot first. He does not extend his foot too far or put it down too near. He walks neither too quickly nor too slowly. He walks without his knees knocking together. He walks without his ankles knocking together. He walks without raising or lowering his thighs, or bringing them together or keeping them apart. When he walks, only the lower part of his body oscillates, and he does not walk with bodily effort. When he turns to look, he does so with his whole body. He does not look straight up, he does not look straight down. He does not walk looking about. He looks a plough yoke's length before him. Beyond that he has unhindered knowledge and vision. When he goes indoors, he does not raise or lower his body, or bend it forward or back. He turns round neither too far from the seat nor too near it. He does not lean on the seat with his hand. He does not throw his body onto the seat. When seated indoors, he does not fidget with his hands. He does not fidget with his feet. He does not sit with his knees crossed. He does not sit with his ankles crossed. He does not sit with his hand holding his chin. When seated indoors, he is not afraid. He does not shiver and tremble. He is not nervous. Being unafraid, not shivering or trembling or nervous, his hair does not stand up, and he is intent on seclusion. When he receives the water for the bowl, he does not raise or lower the bowl, or tip it forwards or backwards. He receives neither too little nor too much water for the bowl. He washes the bowl without making a splashing noise. He washes the bowl without turning it round. He does not put the bowl on the floor to wash his hands. When his hands are washed, the bowl is washed, and when the bowl is washed, his hands are washed. He pours the water from the bowl neither too far nor too near, and he does not pour it about. When he receives rice, he does not raise or lower the bowl or tip it forwards or backwards. He receives neither too little rice nor too much rice. He adds sauces in the right proportion. He does not exceed the right amount of sauce in the mouthful. He turns the mouthful over 2 or 3 times in his mouth, and then swallows it, and no rice kernel enters his body unchewed, and no rice kernel remains in his mouth. Then he takes another mouthful. He takes his food experiencing the taste, though not experiencing greed for the taste. The food he takes has 8 factors. It is neither for amusement, nor for intoxication, nor for the sake of physical beauty and attractiveness, but only for the endurance and continuance of his body, for the ending of discomfort, and for assisting the holy life. He considers, thus I shall terminate old feelings without arousing new feelings, and I shall be healthy and blameless and shall live in comfort. When he has eaten and receives water for the bowl, he does not raise or lower the bowl, or tip it forwards or backwards. He receives neither too little nor too much water for the bowl. He washes the bowl without making a splashing noise. He washes the bowl without turning it round. He does not put the bowl on the floor to wash his hands. When his hands are washed, the bowl is washed, and when the bowl is washed, his hands are washed. He pours the water for the bowl neither too far nor too near, and he does not pour it about. When he has eaten, he puts the bowl on the floor neither too far nor too near, and he is neither careless of the bowl nor over-solicitous about it. When he has eaten, he sits in silence for a while, but he does not let the time for the blessing go by. When he has eaten and gives the blessing, he does not do so criticizing the meal or expecting another meal. He instructs, urges, rouses, and gladdens that audience with talk purely on the Dhamma. When he has done so, he rises from his seat and departs. He walks neither too fast nor too slow, and he does not go as one who wants to get away. His robe is worn neither too high nor too low on his body, nor too tight against his body, nor too loose on his body, nor does the wind blow his robe away from his body. Dust and dirt do not soil his body. When he has gone to the monastery, he sits down on a seat made ready. Having sat down, he washes his feet, though he does not concern himself with grooming his feet. Having washed his feet, he sits himself cross-legged, sets his body erect, and establishes mindfulness in front of him. He does not occupy his mind with self-affliction, or the affliction of others, or the affliction of both. He sits with his mind set on his own welfare, on the welfare of others, and on the welfare of both, even on the welfare of the whole world. When he has gone to the monastery, he teaches the Dhamma to an audience. He neither flatters nor berates that audience. He instructs, urges, rouses, and encourages it with talk purely on the Dhamma. The speech that issues from his mouth has 8 qualities. It is distinct, intelligible, melodious, audible, ringing, euphonious, deep, and sonorous. But while his voice is intelligible as far as the audience extends, his speech does not issue out beyond the audience. When the people have been instructed, urged, roused, and gladdened by him, they rise from their seats and depart, looking only at him, and concerned with nothing else. We have seen Master Gotama walking, sir. We have seen him standing. We have seen him entering indoors. We have seen him indoors seated in silence. We have seen him eating indoors. We have seen him seated in silence after eating. We have seen him giving the blessing after eating. We have seen him going to the monastery. We have seen him in the monastery seated in silence. We have seen him in the monastery teaching the Dhamma to an audience. Such is the Master Gotama. Such he is, and more than that. When this was said, the Brahmin Brahmayu rose from his seat, and after arranging his upper robe on one shoulder, he extended his hands in reverential salutation towards the Blessed One, and uttered this exclamation 3 times. Honour to the Blessed One, accomplished and fully enlightened. Honour to the Blessed One, accomplished and fully enlightened. Honour to the Blessed One, accomplished and fully enlightened. Perhaps some time or other we might meet Master Gotama. Perhaps we might have some conversation with him. Then, in the course of his wandering, the Blessed One eventually arrived at Mithila. There the Blessed One lived in Makadeva's mango grove. The Brahmin householders of Mithila heard the recluse Gotama, the son of the Sakyans who went forth from a Sakyan clan, has been wandering in the country of the Vidayans with a large sangha of bhikkhus, with 500 bhikkhus, and he has now come to Mithila, and is living in Makadeva's mango grove. Now a good report of Master Gotama has been spread to this effect. Now it is good to see such arahants. Then the Brahmin householders of Mithila went to the Blessed One. Some paid homage to the Blessed One and sat down at one side. Some exchanged greetings with him, and when this courteous and amiable talk was finished, sat down at one side. Some extended their hands in reverential salutation towards him, and sat down at one side. Some pronounced their name and clan in the Blessed One's presence, and sat down at one side. Some kept silent, and sat down at one side. The Brahmin Brahmayu heard the recluse Gotama, the son of the Sakyans who went forth from the Sakyan clan, has arrived in Mithila, and is living in Makadeva's mango grove in Mithila. Then the Brahmin Brahmayu went to Makadeva's mango grove with a number of Brahmin students. When he came to the mango grove, he thought, It is not proper that I should go to the recluse Gotama without being first announced." Then he addressed a certain Brahmin student. "Come, Brahmin student, go to the recluse Gotama and ask in my name whether the recluse Gotama is free from illness and affliction, and is healthy, strong, and abiding in comfort, saying, 'Master Gotama, the Brahmin Brahmayu asks whether Master Gotama is free from illness, abiding in comfort. And say this: the Brahmin Brahmayu, Master Gotama, is old, aged, burdened with years, and advanced in life, and come to the last stage. He is in his 120th year. He is a master of the 3 Vedas with their vocabularies, liturgy, phonology, and etymology, and the histories as a 5th. Skilled in philology and grammar, he is fully versed in natural philosophy and in the marks of a great man. Of all the Brahmin householders who live in Mithila, the Brahmin Brahmayu is pronounced the foremost of them in wealth, in knowledge of the hymns, and in age and fame. He wants to see Master Gotama." "Yes, sir," the Brahmin student replied. He went to the Blessed One and exchanged greetings with him, and when this courteous and amiable talk was finished, he stood at one side and delivered his message. The Blessed One said, "Student, let the Brahmin Brahmayu come at his own convenience." Then the Brahmin student went to the Brahmin Brahmayu and said, "Permission has been granted by the recluse Gotama. You may come, sir, at your own convenience." So the Brahmin Brahmayu went to the Blessed One. The assembly saw him coming in the distance, and they at once made way for him as for one who was well known and famous. Then the Brahmin Brahmayu said to the assembly, "Enough, sirs, let each sit down in his own seat. I shall sit here next to the recluse Gotama." Then he went to the Blessed One and exchanged greetings with him, and when this courteous and amiable talk was finished, he sat down at one side, and looked for the 32 marks of a great man on the Blessed One's body. He saw more or less the 32 marks of a great man on the Blessed One's body, except 2. He was doubtful about 2 of the marks, and he could not decide and make up his mind about them, about the male organ being enclosed in a sheath, and about the largeness of the tongue. Then the Brahmin Brahmayu addressed the Blessed One in stanzas. "The 32 marks I learned that are the signs of a great man, I still do not see 2 of these upon your body, Gotama. Is what should be concealed by cloth hid in a sheath greatest of men? Though called by a word of feminine gender, perhaps your tongue is a manly one. Perhaps your tongue is large as well, according to what we have been taught. Please put it out a little bit, and so, O seer, cure our doubt for welfare in this very life and happiness in lives to come. And now we crave for leave to ask something that we aspire to know." Then it occurred to the Blessed One, "This Brahmin Brahmayu sees more or less the 32 marks of a great man on me, except 2. He is doubtful and uncertain about 2 of the marks, and he cannot decide and make up his mind about them, about the male organ being enclosed in a sheath, and about the largeness of the tongue." Then the Blessed One worked such a feat of supernormal power that the Brahmin Brahmayu saw that the Blessed One's male organ was enclosed in a sheath. Next, the Blessed One extruded his tongue, and he repeatedly touched both ear holes and both nostrils, and he covered the whole of his forehead with his tongue. Then the Blessed One spoke these stanzas in reply to the Brahmin Brahmayu. "The 32 marks you learned that are the signs of a great man, all on my body can be found. So, Brahmin, doubt no more on that. What must be known, I've directly known. What must be developed, I have developed. What must be abandoned, I have abandoned. Therefore, Brahmin, I am a Buddha. For welfare in this very life and happiness in lives to come, since leave is given you, please ask whatever you aspire to know." Then the Brahmin Brahmayu thought, "Permission has been granted me by the recluse Gotama. Which should I ask him about? Good in this life, or good in the lives to come? Then he thought, I am skilled in the good of this life, and others too ask me about good in this life. Why shouldn't I ask him only about good in the lives to come? Then he addressed the Blessed One in stanzas.